Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maddie from Meals with Maddie, and today I am in a secret location. And today I am going to be making my own macadamia nuts. So my family took a trip down to a macadamia nut farm and we found a whole bunch of raw macadamia nuts. And we are going to create a concoction and see how they taste. Okay, so, did you stop it? Okay, so the first step, you are going to take your macadamia nuts, and I'm not sure what this is called, but I'm going to use this, and I'm going to wash them off. So I'm just going to dump them in this strainer. There we go. And I'm just going to wash them off. Kind of move them around. Make sure that they don't have any chemicals or bad stuff or dirt on them. Alrighty. Still got a little dirt. Okay. You think that's good? Alright. So now I'm going to take this towel and I'm just going to set them on here to kind of dry off so I don't drip on the counter. And you want to preheat your oven to 225 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maddie from Meals with Maddie, and today I am in a secret location. And today I am going to be making my own macadamia nuts. So my family took a trip down to a macadamia nut farm and we found a whole bunch of raw macadamia nuts, and we are going to create a concoction and see how they taste. Okay, so, did you stop it? Okay, so I've turned on my stove to about medium, and I'm just heating up a small saucepan because we are going to be making a butter, salt, and water concoction to put on to coat the macadamia nuts. So I'm using some butter and some sea salt and a little bit of water. And I'm just going to take about a spoonful. I think that'll be enough. So I'm doing about a spoonful, and I'm just gonna add it in there. Could probably turn the stove down a little bit. There we go. And how much salt should I do?
3 shakes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoa. Oopsies. 3. Okay. I think that should be enough. Here. Because I sprayed some a little more. There we go. And our water. So now that our butter is kind of melting, I'm going to kind of spread it around.
Ooh.
And I'm just going to add a little bit of water at a time. And then take my spoon and stir. Okay.
Now we're ready for the macadamia nuts. We'll be right.
Okay, so now we have made our little butter, salt, and water concoction. We're going to take the macadamia nuts that we washed and dried, and we're just going to add them in to our sauce. And you don't, be careful because it does splatter, but we're just looking to kind of coat them, not make a soup out of it. So you can take your spoon and just kind of move them around. Make sure they get coated in this buttery sauce. Okay. And then, should we just let them sit there for a minute?
Just dump them in.
Oh, okay. So now that you think that, and they look pretty well coated to you, you want to take a little cooking pan like this, and I'm going to turn our stove off.
Good safety trip.
Yeah.
Trick.
And one final stir, and then you're just going to add them into your little cooking sheet. Ooh, it's kind of hot. Here we go. I'm just going to kind of spread it around so they have air to breathe when they cook. Okay, so that's what they look like. Okay, and now we're going to stick them in the oven for about 5-10 minutes maybe, keeping an eye on them and making sure that they don't catch on fire or burn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have at least about 1 minute 30 seconds until we take them out of the oven. But first I wanted to just show you what a macadamia shell looks like. So a macadamia shell is thick and hard. So if you were to try to crack it open, you would have to use something like this and pound it to open it. It's not like an egg, you crack it on the counter and it opens. They're thick and hard. So these go around and the macadamia nut goes inside of it. And then when it falls or you pick it off the tree, you smash it open and you cook it like we're doing in different flavors.
Stop for a minute.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull them out of the oven. They smell really good. And I'm just putting them on the oven. And then I'm gonna move them over to the counter on these. Okay, so we cooked them for about 10 to 12 minutes, making sure that the butter didn't splatter or burn. And you can tell, that pan's hot, that some of them are golden and some of them are whiter. But there is less of the butter sauce, so I'm guessing maybe that the macadamia nuts absorbed it, which is good. Yeah, they're soft. Should we let them cool down first before we try one?
That might be a good idea.
Alrighty, so we're gonna let them cool down and then we'll try one. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes. They're not completely cool, but I have a bunch of paper towels on the counter right here, and I'm just going to carefully pour them onto our paper towels so that way that the paper towels can soak up any extra butter. Like there's a little extra, uh-oh, some are rolling on the counter. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna carefully put them there and kind of just spread them out. Oops. There we go. So now that they're kind of more spread out, there was some extra butter at the end of it, but I'm pretty sure it didn't soak through. But the paper towel just absorbed it. So now we're gonna let it cool for a little longer until it won't burn me when I eat it, and we'll be back then. Okay, so after they've cooled, I've transferred most of them to the plate. I just have to transfer the rest of these. And then we can try them and ask my family what they think of them. Okay, so I have them all on the plate. They look really good. I'm dying to try one. So here we go. Try this one. Those are really good. Like, they're crunchy, but they're soft, and the butter adds like a nice smooth texture, and then you get the crunch when you bite into it. I would give these probably a 10 out of 10. Should we go ask the family? All right, let's go.